So welcome back, everybody, as we just made our rush back in the house. So we were set up outside to do some Blackstone cooking and back to our typical
Darn.
whitewashed, horrible camera lighting outdoor live stream that everybody seems to prefer. Problem is, we've been sitting out there, been set up for over an hour, just kind of hanging out, getting our stuff ready, and the radar starts blowing up and blowing up and blowing up.
Figures.
Then we finally we're like, heck with it, we're going for it because it looks like it could barely go south of us. But then we start hearing the thunder and more thunder and more thunder. Start checking the radar, more lightning strikes, more red and yellow. I'm like,
Andrew would not be comfortable either way, sitting out there hearing the thunder and the lightning. We would be distracted the whole time.
yeah, because she wants to sit in the lightning too. It's
No,
just
I
all
don't.
me.
I don't, but you.
All right. So yes, Todd says can see in here. So y'all apologize. We had every intentions of being outside. Tiffany's got a full meal prepared out there in the refrigerator, ready to go in the Blackstone.
We were even going to start off by cooking the meal first, and if we got rain inside, we were going to do that. But
yeah, problem is, it ain't happening. The storms have got here too quick. It's jet black right here beside the house. We're hearing the thunder, so we couldn't pull it off in time. Ugh. I've been wanting to get back outside and do
now you got to say hearing the lightning.
Huh?
Remember, you used to say.
No, I don't say that no more. You can't hear lightning. Boy, did I get corrected on that right there. All right. So quite a few people chit-chatting before the live stream started. I'm not going to go back and catch all those, but we'll go ahead and get started with Dino. Obviously has to know about the chickens.
Chickens.
So tell them about it.
Chickens are doing good. I think I have another rooster. So he's actually very sweet.
Well, then,
we'll see.
Then the other one might.
But yeah, right. But when they were babies, like they both looked like they were going to be hens to me with how you can tell by their feathers, but he is pretty large and he's starting to make noises. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a rooster.
Large and in charge. Well, I hope he can crow better than our other one, because our other one cannot crow.
Well, the other one's teaching him, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. Our rooster sounds horrible. Horrible. Does not crow like a traditional rooster. Makes horrible racket. Oh, so I don't know. We'll see which one will be with us in the future. We definitely don't have room for two roosters right there.
We'll see.
All right. So I see we got Hammer on. Good to see you. Hopefully you can hang out with us. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see who else we got going on here. Alan from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. I see Miss Lee was talking about they've been in the hundreds left and right. Y'all, we finally got a break in the weather. Finally. We had
it's been nice.
Yeah, we had about 2 months of 95 to 100-degree days, but the heat index, because of our humidity, was staying it seems like it was 116, 117 every time I checked it. I seen some 119s. Miserable for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then last week out of the blue, what was it, like Wednesday? Mid 80s for the high, which probably still sounds hot to some of y'all, but it was 10 degrees, 10 to 15 degrees cooler than normal. Oh, and then Thursday felt good. We actually got out, split some wood, did some work around the property. Video coming for that. And then was it this morning or no, yesterday morning? It actually almost felt a little bit like fall.
Yeah, it reminded me of like October.
Yeah. But don't worry, it's supposed to be a ton of rain this week. We've got what was going to be a low pressure system sitting on Florida right now. You can see it spinning on the radar. It's not going to form in anything, but it's just humidity, tons of rain, 90% tomorrow, 70 or 80 the next day. So we're just getting all that nasty humidity back.
We have a huge project we need to get on.
We do have a huge project, and this rain is killing it, but the heat's coming back with the humidity. So we had a few day break, which was amazing, but we're going back to the heat. It's kind of early. We're not supposed to get breaks in August in Florida anyways. All right. So AD Patties just jumped on from Germany. He says, I'm on night duty right now, and it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh.
And this week we're supposed to get up to 104. 104 in Germany?
That's a jump.
I had no idea it got that hot there.
What were you saying was the highest heat index you've ever heard of?
So last week, some news reported, if it was true or not, supposedly the world record was set for heat index, and it was in Iran. I think it was 183 degrees. I had no idea.
Unreal.
Getting that hot here. Well, Iran's kind of desert and everything else. But they got some weird stretch of like 80-something% humidity. That's what made it go through the roof. It was already triple digits real temp. God. And then I look back at the historical record that supposedly broke, and that was like 178, 179 heat index now, real feel. But seriously, that's like the, the sun temperature to me, I had no idea it could even get that hot on this planet or
Jeez.
feel that hot. So, oh, I guess
Yeah.
I won't complain about our 116,
Right.
117 that we had left and right that felt miserable. But 80 patties, wow, 62 to 104. That's a heck of a jump. The 62 sounds amazing. And by the way, you're on night duty, which means you're working. Don't let your boss catch you watching YouTube now. You're going to get in trouble. All right. So Hammer says, quick update. I am able to lift 45 pounds now. Good. So you got a physical therapist whooping your butt, right? That's what you need.
Probably.
That's what you need. Get you into shape right
Good
there.
deal.
All right.
Glad you're doing better.
Kathy has jumped on. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Or I guess good to see your thumbnail. Can't actually see you. See you. Miss Lee says excuses, excuses. Hey, lightning is a pretty good excuse to not be outside. Trust me, I wanted to be out there. And I hate to even tell you all this. I'm going to tell you all this since you just rubbed it in. I even had my belly flop pants on. I'm wearing swimming trunks. I was going to do a belly flop for y'all too. And it ain't happening. I'm not belly flopping in the lightning. I was absolutely going to do it.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
I am now. Since Miss Lee wants to rub it in, I'm going to rub it in. Get the microphone back where it can be. All right. So Anna says, I'm back. Where have you been?
Hello.
We started 6 minutes ago. Where have you been? All right. Good to see you, Anna. And let's see. Adam, thank you so much, buddy. I'm just now getting down to this. Just gifted out 10 memberships. So
that's awesome.
If the rain will let up, we're supposed to start on a really, really, really big project this week. So we do give members sneak peeks and early access to videos and things like that. So since Adam just gifted 10 people memberships, thank you so much, Adam. That was extremely generous. You're going to see some stuff pop up on your membership throughout this month. We'll do a memberships live stream. We do sneak peeks. Like I said, early access to videos. Our videos are always free, by the way. I've had people get onto them before. Can't believe you're making people pay for videos. We do not make people pay for our videos. We do not do that at all. Always free.
Free.
Yeah, free. But people just to go above and beyond and help us. Adam gifts out memberships like that. I could tell him no, but he's still going to do it anyways. That's just what he does. And by the way, for the people that are on tonight, if maybe you're new or just got a membership, or maybe you didn't get one, Adam cannot choose who gets memberships. It's completely random. Whenever we gift them, anybody else gifts them, that's the way it is. You can purchase them. There's a little join button underneath all videos. We don't ever push that. We never talk about it, especially on our daily content, but it's there if you want some little perks. We don't go crazy on the membership stuff, y'all. I know y'all are doing it just to support us, but we like to do a little extra. Now, where it's really going to ramp up when we start doing the river house build and things like that, we're going to start blowing the memberships up. You're going to get tons of early access and visuals. We'll probably do polls, probably give y'all an opportunity to help us choose and do certain types of things. So it'll really start ramping up here in a few months. Speaking of, we have not heard back about the house permit yet. And me and Tiffany were dead set. It's been 1 month this week.
I thought it was over a month.
Yeah, but we knew it'd been over a month. And I was getting ready to send this guy an email like, hey, what's going on? I'm not going to tear manure or nothing. I need the guy. And then I checked. It's only been 3 weeks.
Oh, my gosh.
And he told me it would probably take a month because they're so booked. So 3 weeks has felt like 5 weeks to us.
Yeah.
So hopefully next week, this
Fingers
coming up week,
crossed.
we hear something. No follow-ups, no nothing. We did our due diligence. We've crossed our T's, dotted our I's. I'm hoping they say, y'all did a really good job, got all the stuff we requested. Here's your approval for building, which then means we have to go to the county and a couple other things. So it's not instant, but they're the big ones that really say yes, no, that everybody.
Then we'll get y'all a video out on the floor plan.
Yeah, and all that good stuff. Yep, absolutely. If we know we can build it in that specific spot and we're not going to have to modify house plans or anything, we'll go ahead and do a video on that, and then we'll start slowly kicking off some stuff over there. Super excited about that. Super exciting.
So now we have a severe thunderstorm box right beside us.
Awesome. Now,
yeah, it blew up big time.
Good thing.
But I still don't know if it's going to hit us.
Good, because I don't want to sit here
and barely scrape beside us. But
ooh,
yeah,
it's getting nasty. It could still go south of us. Now there's lightning and red all in that.
A little bit too close still.
And severe. Let's see what the severe warning is. Wind gust to 40 mile an hour. It doesn't say. Oh no. About to say, please don't tell me it's got hail or anything in it. Just lightning warnings, wind warnings. All right, yeah, that don't look too good. I'm glad we're inside, although it looks like it could slip just south of the house, but way too close for comfort, and lightning could get us. All right, Adam, thank you again, sir. I have to get you to give me some more water here in a minute.
Okay.
It's going down quick. Let's see what else we got. Where was I at? Scroll on down here. I'll grab another comment. Reading. Everybody saying hello.
Hello.
Yep. So I just seen somebody else talk about the little doggies running around. First time they've seen Bullet in a while. Now Kathy wants to know how the doggers are doing.
They're doing wonderful. They're
Yeah.
both happy as can be. Yep.
Yep. And
I
she's
think Bullet is happy we're inside, even though he'd be happier if I was cooking right now.
yeah, he's over there piled up on the couch. Yeah, you can't see that couch.
Yeah.
We don't have widescreen enough or wide.
Well, he's
lens.
behind my head.
Nope.
Oh, no,
wrong
he's not.
couch.
Oh, yeah.
So they can't see. But he's over there.
I used to sit in that couch.
Yeah, he's over there in his bed.
Yeah.
Just having a good time. And then she says, "You got that summer tan going on, girl."
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we both kind of do. Although I'm starting to lose mine a little. I don't know. I'm still relatively tan. All right, Wes Jacobs, all the way from Central Texas. Hello, Wes, and I bet it is hot over there. You're hearing us complaining about the heat. I bet you got it as well. There's Mr. Gray, also
Hey,
from
Mr. Gray.
over in that area. And let's go on down here. David, thank you so much. He
Thank
says,
you, David.
he says, this live stream is interrupting the hose reel review video that I was watching.
What time did that post? 6?
Yeah, I posted at 6. So where you been? You've had plenty of time to watch that, David. Come on now. So yeah, we did. We haven't posted on the review channel in a while, but actually I'm about to have back to back videos coming up over there. Some EcoFlow stuff. I just did some like yard stuff, and then we're gonna have some tool stuff coming up over there. I'm pretty excited about. So yeah, and again, going to be a smorgasbord of content this week on the main channel. I've got a really cool diesel transfer tank build that I've never seen anybody do that should really pique some of y'all's interest, especially our tractor viewers or people needing to haul diesel like I'm having to do back and forth to the properties now. I need something that'll fit in both trucks and under a tonneau cover, and it's super affordable. And I'm not going to spill the beans, but I have figured out how to rig it up in a way that is going to be very interesting to some of y'all. So we'll have that video this week. We got that firewood video this week. I burnt that big brush pile, so I did a little recording of that. Finally got that mess out of my way. Got my burn permit. There's been a lot going on. Pretty much, yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, it's been 7.
You've been working day and night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been working 14, 16-hour days this week, and we did not take a day off this week. Tiffany did. She had to go out of town, but I stayed here and worked. Somebody's got to pay these bills. She's out burning gas, and somebody got to work. You know how it is. All right, let's see what else we got. Adam, thank you so very much. On a roll tonight, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
Says hello, everyone, and now he's calling me Bob the Builder.
Yes.
An air dryer fun.
Pretty much.
Yes. We have got to make that air dryer happen. We absolutely do. Thank you so much, Adam. All right. Yeah, Larry says, I wonder what the heat index is in Vegas when it's 108. Believe it or not, it won't be as high as you think because I don't think y'all have much humidity. So that's what really kicks your heat index up. So when you take, like, say, we've been 100 here for several days, and then you throw 81% humidity on top of that, you just go through the roof. So that's ultimately what makes it feel the way it does. Just like in the winter, we have still relatively high humidity here, so it makes our cold, even though it might be 20s or 30s, it makes it feel insane, like bone chilling hurt, because we don't usually have a dry cold here. It's a wet cold. That's just humidity and in the south. But with that said, we typically don't have snow, blizzards, none of that other mess that y'all have. Last year was an odd year, but this stuff was melted. You could drive on it the same day we got the snow. It's no big deal. I wouldn't mind getting snow again, actually.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, I don't want another ice storm, but I'll take the snow. So Larry says we got to see another electrical video. That's right. Yeah. So we did a bunch of wiring in the barn. Y'all, I'm super excited about the chop shop. So we got to do some splitting this week. I did tons of electrical. We got lights out there, and I just did something else. Another video that's coming this week. Got this one edited yet, but I've set me up a special station out there. We've actually going to have a pretty big announcement here coming up. Some pretty exciting stuff. We're going to start growing out our business a little more, doing some more side business type stuff, bringing y'all along for the journey. But we're setting that whole shop up out there for income producing. I think it'll make sense. I've flirted around with some ideas for years. It's time to make it happen. And I have lots of reasons why. I'll probably make a dedicated video on my reasoning and thinking for all of it. But while we physically are okay and fit and can do things, we're going to continue to grow side businesses, create content, and try to earn the income while we can. So Chop Shop's about to go from playing around in equipment storage and having fun. It's been income producing, don't get me wrong, to some really cool stuff coming. I can't wait to share that with y'all. And I can't wait till fall and winter when I can not sweat and work out there. You about to say something? I cut you off.
Nope, nope. I was just agreeing.
All right. So Shannon says, got our rain today. First one in 4 weeks. Didn't even settle the dust. Don't you hate when that happens? You finally get one and then it's nothing. I guess anything's better than nothing, but yeah, when you get a rain, you really need it. Actually, I had to drive down to the end of the driveway today and hand water, tote water down there and hand water plants that we planted because even though it's been 80 and 90% chance of rain here for, oh goodness, a week and a half, we've gotten practically no rain. It just keeps raining around us. Like,
or raining out right before it gets to us, kind of like this storm.
Oh, is it already dying now?
Well, I'm just saying if it goes beneath us, it just.
Yeah, I'm still hearing thunder, so maybe we'll get some rain.
Nope, it's kind of jugging out towards us now, like I thought it would. Look.
Yep. Oh, we got a red dot flying at us. So hey, we could use a good rain right now. I don't want.
We need it.
I don't want all the lightning. You're gonna see me doing all this on the live stream, but
plants need it.
Yeah, the yard needs it. My food plot needs it. My food plot is not where it should be because we've had such intense heat and many days of 100-degree temperatures, 95-degree temperatures. My food plot has really stunted. I've finally started seeing some seed heads, but like literally dove season's next month, and I don't think my seed heads to be matured on the ground.
Here next month?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Deer season's next month, dove season's next month, all that stuff. Kind of excited about it this year because we actually get a very generous doe season this year, something we've never had. Typically, I don't harvest does on the property, but I've been craving some jalapeno and cheddar sausage, and I think we're going to do that this year. All right, Mr. Jimmy, appreciate you, sir. He says, post the Amazon link for us. So we never talk about it in content. We never talk about it on live streams unless y'all bring it up. I am about to post an Amazon link here. I always have it ready because Crystal's normally firing off where's it at. But y'all, we truly appreciate you. We were just talking about all the side income that we have to do to earn a living. Y'all, YouTube does not pay enough for us to do all the things that we do and earn us a living. YouTube is a blessing, don't get me wrong, but I think people think they look at the view count and what we do and we're making a living off of that. Absolutely not. YouTube is great, but it does not pay the bills and allow us to grow at the rate that we're doing and do all the fun things that you see. We have to have so many streams of income, and a huge one for us here lately, thanks to y'all, is everybody using that Amazon link that I just posted right there. Shopping, buying anything you see on our channel or anything that you just need. You click on that link, use the search bar, you buy whatever you're buying.
Huge help.
Amazon says, hey, thank you, Kelly's, for sending somebody to us, enticing them to make a sale, even though you're already going to buy the stuff anyways. And they give us a small commission, and they've invited us in a bonus program for about the last year. And if we do a certain amount in a month, we hit a bonus, and we hit a very nice bonus last month. This month, I don't know if we're going to hit it or not. We're a little behind. Still doesn't matter if we still earn the commissions. It's a very nice check that comes to us every month. Typically, it covers all of our fuel. Last month's was so big, it literally covers the big river stair project that we're doing over at the river property, and it covered all our fuel. Like, what a blessing that was. That's how we can keep continually doing these fun projects, adding on to the shop, doing all this stuff. It's not just sponsorships and everything else. We pay for a lot of this stuff ourselves, and it's through things like that. So we can't thank y'all enough for that. Thank you for bringing that up, Jimmy. That's enough of me talking about it. All right, Lance, appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Lance.
Appreciate y'all. Gifted out 5 more memberships. So again, we'll try to get some stuff out to y'all, some little sneak peeks and everything else we got going on. Hammer says, hello, Kelly's. Hello, Hammer. I'm that far behind. I know we've already talked to you once, but I am that far behind. Yeah. So, John, we are watching that. I'm going to have to scroll down. I'm way too far behind. It says, hopefully, future Hurricane Aaron. Well, we're just going to call it Invest 97 right now, I think is what it is. Stays away from the East Coast. The recent update this afternoon shows it veering off the East Coast a little more. The earlier update still showed some outliers coming into Florida. Regardless, they're all showing what could potentially be a pretty major storm. It's way too far out to tell right now, but we're watching it more and more each day. We're not nowhere near in panic mode right now, which we typically don't get in panic mode anyways, but we're not preparing this yet, but we're actively watching. It's too far out. It could turn toward the middle of this week, toward the end of this week's when I'm really going to be paying attention. But usually 5 days out is where I pay the most attention. They're talking like potentially the 19th. So this is still so far away, but 'tis the season. There's going to be wave after wave. I pray that we get missed this year. We've had a couple of really bad years. It's the area we live in. We're prepared for it. We've already got all the generators and stuff prepped. We'll go through whatever else
Yeah.
we need to do. That's just part of it. And we'll walk y'all through that. If it winds up coming into the area and we know we're going to have some major outages,
We need a break this year, though.
we absolutely do. But if it comes this way, we'll show you all of our typical how we get prepared. And we got a little extra stuff this year, you know, with the Starlink internet and everything else, so we can get right back up even if we're running on solar and everything else, even if fiber gets damaged. We're more prepared this year than we've ever been to get back to work, get our content out, keep food, house, dogs, us safe and running. We are very blessed and very prepared. So how is the river property stairs going? Zero, nothing has happened. So this whole week, it's been such a high chance of rain. And now the next many days is 80, 90%. I've been in stall mode on that because it's too far away to carry all those loads of tools and all that mess over there. Just have to put it up and drive back because like tomorrow is a really, really high chance of rain. And the next day they're starting to show the rain starting at like 8 a.m. in the morning. So I would rather stay here, be more productive in the shop, edit, do whatever I need to do, and go over there on better looking days. So I'm kind of in a holding pattern until we get some better work days. I really need it because I'm gonna be working
Hopefully
outside
soon, because we don't want that river to come up.
That's very true. So we're super nervous about that. We're talking about the hurricanes and everything else. All it takes is one tropical storm or a hurricane to come through this area, dump a tremendous amount of rain, which they usually do. Those little rivers fly up, and then my entire work area is underwater for potentially weeks. And you talk about a stall. So I'm nervous. I want to get over there and get the stairs in ASAP. But again, I'm not going to sacrifice the day sitting over there in the camper waiting for lightning storm after lightning storm to go through. So I'm juggling it. I'll get on it just as soon as I can. It's been on the back of my mind so much. All right. So let's see here. Tommy, I think Tommy with an H, if I'm saying that right. Wyndham says, thanks so much for the membership. If it wasn't out and about, if I wasn't out and about, I'd be watching. All right. Well, at least you were logged in and got you a free membership. How about that? All right, y'all. I am going to scroll on down a little because I am way, way behind. I don't want to miss Adam again. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you, Adam.
He said, if I was there, I would do the belly flop. There's the air dryer fund. And what's the air dryer fund up to? I haven't tallied it, if I'm going to be honest with you, but I got to go back in the last 3 and tally that up. Shame on me. I used to keep a running notebook for that, but I can already tell we're on a roll. We're nowhere near there yet, but I'm the type of guy, once we roll on a good little ways into it, I'll be like, let's move forward that thing.
Yeah, how much is this thing?
We'll talk after the live stream.
Gosh.
We'll talk after the live stream.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Adam. It's not crazy, but it's not cheap. But it is necessary and for people who don't know what the heck an air dryer fund is, I'm gonna get a refrigerated air dryer. It's part of my CNC plasma table setup. So if you don't have completely dry air going to your plasma cutter, which I don't, high humidity Florida. So when you compress hot air and it cools off in that tank, it makes a lot of moisture. Moisture going through a line into a plasma cutter tip, it destroys your consumables. You change them out more often. It costs you money at the end of the day. So there's traps you can do. I have some dryers you can do. And then there's refrigerated air dryers, which is the best you can do. And those take as much water out as possible. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Was kind of waiting for all this equipment to keep paying itself off. More and more jobs before you buy more equipment and tools and reinvest. But Adam's pushing me closer and closer to making that happen. So another good question. Pool table looks nice. Do you actually take time to use it? It's been racked for how many weeks?
Probably about 4 weeks now.
Oh, I was going to say 2. Yeah, those balls have been racked for about 4 weeks. I've literally worked till about 10 o'clock every night this week.
We just took the cover off of it probably about a month or so ago when we had company over and it rained. So
I should use it more than I do.
The cover's off of it now. So if the moment, arises, he wants to play, then go ahead.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess it's going to go south.
Yeah, I mean, it is scraping the house, this lightning storm, but I wouldn't want to be out there. It is scraping the house. I had to check the radar real quick. So yeah, I should play more, but I've spent every night up in the office this week till about 10 p.m. editing when I should have just taken a break and shot some billiards. All right. So Kathy said, how y'all doing? We're doing great. And I'm getting ready to buy a Blackstone from Amazon. So get ready for some points. Appreciate you, Kathy.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on down. Y'all, I'm just going to have to scroll down. I'm sorry if I missed some of your comments, but
Ask again.
I've got way behind. Don't want to miss Adam again. They're inside today because it's closer to the bathroom, says Adam. Not this week. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm nice.
We're past those moments.
Yeah. I'm nice and cleaned out and good. Yeah. So Hammer says, "What's up with Cash?" So Hammer Cash has got a lot going on in his life. So he's been doing a lot of working out, just getting
Focusing on
healthy,
his health. Yeah.
focusing on himself. He's got all of his children he deals with. He works for the railroad. They work him. It could be 24/7, 365. He gets calls all hours of the night, day, works super long hours. And then the crazy man went off and started a side business doing fire breaks, land clearing. He's got dozers equipment. Now he's got, I guess, people working for him. He is unbelievably busy. He's another one of them guys, kind of like myself, where he works pretty much 7 days a week. So now he is tied up with all that. And then I think he's realized with all that mess going on, I better take some time myself and get myself straight, just like we're doing too. We're finally stopping, getting back on a decent little diet here, getting things straight. That's why I've had so much energy this week. I feel like
you've been the Energizer Bunny.
I have been. I've been working. I kid you not, 14, 16-hour days, because if the energy's here, let's go ahead and bump stuff out, pop some content out, go knock some jobs out. All right. So what was the decision process in picking the Bobcat excavator as opposed to Deere or Kubota? So 2 big reasons for Deere. I looked at even more brands than that. So ultimately what it came down to is the Bobcat had the most breakout force, quite a bit more than John Deere. That's the curl bucket breakout force for the same size machine. That's hugely important. And it had higher flow rate than those other machines. I knew 100% one of the main reasons I was getting the excavator, not for digging, of course, that's what they're perfect for, but I wanted a rotary mower so I could do all this tree trimming and mowing that y'all constantly see me do. So the highest flow rate that I could get on the hydraulics, I had to get, because I'm already running such a small machine with such low flow rates. So that's the biggest reason why. The Deere, honestly, they've priced themselves completely out of my business. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I don't know that I'll ever go back with Deere again. They've gotten so greedy. I just don't know that I can. I don't know that I ever spend the money anymore. I probably would try another better, or a comparable brand that's affordable. And the reason being is they pretty much made a monopoly down here in the South. They've closed all the mom and pop shops out, which really irritated me. I'm not getting on a soapbox here. They're under one big gigantic corporation that runs the entire Southeast, so they have no competition. No other stores compete with them. They own all the stores, and the prices have went to the moon. So price and low breakout force, lower flow rate. Deere might have been close, but the breakout force was quite a bit lower. Kubota, looked at them, lower hydraulic flow rate. I even looked at a Sany, which is like the top of the line Chinese model made that is actually sold with dealers here, parts, everything else. It was only $5,000 cheaper than the Bobcat. I'm going with a name brand and good resale. And then ultimately, the Bobcat dealer treated me right. Dealer is very important. Not too terribly far away, super responsive, worked with me on price. So I was like, heck, we're going with you. You've earned my business. So that's what I went with. What you smiling about?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what else we got here. Mikey, oh my goodness gracious, dude.
Oh, thank you, Mikey.
And I forgot to bring your stuff in. So
yeah,
he says expense fund for crabbing video and Tiffany cooking them crabs.
Yes.
Oh, God,
sounds amazing.
I'd love to have some more crab.
Yes.
Mikey, that was extremely generous.
Thank you, Mikey.
Y'all, Mikey is unbelievably generous, more than y'all realize. Like, stuff shows up in the mail here all the time. And what I forgot to say is, right before we took the 2 weeks off and didn't do a live stream, a huge pack of, y'all know that I planted what I thought was Silver Queen sweet corn this past year. Yeah. And when it finally grew up and we started eating it, we realized it was not.
Still so sad about that.
Oh, I was frustrated. You go through all that trouble planting. Well, we got sold bad seed. So Mikey sends me in 1,000 sweet corn, apparently certified seeds. We'll have to plant them next year because it's too late in the season here. 1,000. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much for that.
The next few years. Yeah. I think it was 1,000. It was a pile of them. I was like, that's awesome. So now I know for sure I got sweet corn next year. And then he's seen me running through all the markers that I do, all the marking on my metalwork, because I've been doing so much metalwork here lately. Yeah. Well, in typical Mikey fashion, he didn't just send me a pack of Sharpies and markers for me to work on out there. He sent me 350, and I'm not making that number up.
Oh my
They'll go
gosh.
bad before I can use them all. He sent me 350. One of the boxes was this
It's
big
like, what the
of
heck?
just permanent markers. I was like, well, I'm set for life on those. So
Thank you,
appreciate you.
Mikey.
Appreciate you. Always so kind and generous and
Yep,
thinking about
Mikey
us.
fashion, huh?
Goodness gracious. And I didn't have that stuff in here to show, but actually I've done started tearing the magic markers out, whatever you want to call them, and sticking them in all my cups and stuff in the shop anyways. Hammer says, I have peppers for you if you want some. Appreciate it, Hammer, but wait till you go watch my hose reel video that I just put on the review channel. We've got so many peppers growing out in front of the
Yeah, I
house.
was gonna cook them tonight.
Yes,
Well, I am,
if you
but
pick some,
yeah.
we're loaded with peppers. And I don't do hot peppers. They just don't agree with me. But bell peppers, banana peppers, all that stuff, we grow them. We can grow them so well here
we
in
really
Florida.
haven't been. I mean, this will be the first time we even eat these peppers.
I know.
I know.
We've been pretty bad.
Yeah, well, we eat meat mostly, so.
But we
Yeah.
eat loads of banana peppers. But as soon as it gets hotter, then neither of those are hot. As soon as it gets hotter than about a jalapeno, indigestion problems. Don't
Yeah.
like them, and I really don't eat that many jalapenos. But I appreciate you. We got tons of peppers outside, cooking peppers, I guess is
Thank
what
you,
we'll call
though.
them. Appreciate you so much. So Miss Lee says the John Deere video is informative. Is it running cooler? I went out and did some more disking, working on my food plot with it, and I could tell it was running cooler. The ultimate test is going to be when I mow that field out there that I am a month and a half behind
Yeah,
on
probably a
mowing.
little bit more than a month. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm way behind on mowing that field. It's so thick. That's going to be the true test because my tractor for the last year and a half, I can't mow in the daytime.
I'm caught up on my mowing.
I bet you are. I can't mow in the daytime anymore. The tractor just gets too hot. I don't run it till it overheats. But when I see it start getting toward the red, And I was like, this has been a gradual problem. So I've just kind of, it's the frog and the bull in water. I've just kind of gotten numb to it. And all right, I think it used to run cooler than this.
No, I was
Finally.
like, I can't believe this thing is, even whenever I tried to go out there and mow the field and it kept wanting to overheat. And I was like, I don't remember it ever doing this
Yeah.
before.
Well, I finally was like, something's off. So I tore it
Yeah.
all apart. And sure enough, y'all seen what I found. All right. So I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go on down. I am so far behind. I just got to start cherry picking some stuff. Miss Lee, goodness gracious, y'all.
Thank you, Miss Lee.
Y'all about to make me buy an air dryer. She said, air dryer fun. Explain what the air dryer is. I
Yeah,
just did.
yep.
See, that's how far behind I am. It's a very important piece of equipment to make my super expensive plasma cutter and CNC table run tip-top shape and save me money on all the consumables that are always burning out when you have water in your air. All right. So Herberto says, always good to see you work. He taught me a lot. It's always great to follow someone that knows what they're doing. I try now.
Awesome.
I ain't saying I know everything.
Yep.
Actually, a lot of times when you're watching me doing stuff, it's realistically my first time that I try to do a lot of research, look into it, watch somebody else, and at least teach points that I feel comfortable teaching, not just lying or throwing anything out there. But I'm really glad that you enjoy the content. You're learning something from it. That's very important to me. That's why I do content the way that I do. Honestly, I was in the shower last night thinking, why don't I do more comedy and cutting up? Because I'm a huge cut up off camera, huge cut up. I should do more of that in my content, but my content seems so serious. And I guess it's just the way it's always been. I enjoy the teaching
Well,
side.
you're in that mode, so it's kind of hard to switch gears on that. But maybe once we start doing the house stuff and we're kind of doing our vlog part of it, you can throw in your comedic side.
We'll see. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of that, or the
Yeah.
house build, plenty of it. So Mr. Roberts says, have you thought about fabricating a removable radiator screen for the John Deere? It's been on my mind, but it's going to have to seal up really good. I have to play around with it, and I got to find something that won't melt, something that can go in. I mean, it's probably some stainless mesh screen would be good. I got to be careful with the size holes and all, so it doesn't impact airflow and cause me to overheat. That can be a problem too. I do need to play around with some of that, but there's such a big open gap around in there. First of all, like someone brought up today, I need to figure out where all the grass and stuff's coming in, because that tight mesh grill obviously is not doing a very good job for long strings of grass and stuff to get in there. Dust, dirt, yeah, that's always going to happen. It's going to get through no matter what. But the grass that was really matting up, that makes no sense at all. So I need to check all the seals, see what the heck's going on with that. Then I may move into a radiator screen. But now that I've got all that junk blown out, hopefully I'm good for quite a while. All right. So Mr. Jimmy says, have you considered the foam spray for the AC units for the tractor radiator? We used it for years on the Massey's with no issues. Have you considered the foam spray? Oh,
Or
you're
is it
talking
a
about
cleaner?
like a foam cleaner. No, but Mr. Jimmy, I would be super happy to take a suggestion. So if you've got a name or anything, want to email me, want to send me something over, let me know what you're talking about. I'd be more than happy to run that through there if you think that would really work for cleaning out the radiators. Because even though I blew them out as good as I could, I'm sure they could really still use a good
Deep
cleaning.
clean, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I just finally made it down to my Amazon link. That's how far behind
Yeah.
I am. I sent that like 20 minutes
You
ago.
did.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I guess we'll just catch whatever we can tonight. And I just, obviously, I'm not getting to all the comments. Twister says, I will use the, oh, is that your real name, Twister Chavez? That's awesome. If that is, I like it. He says, I will use the Amazon link every time. Appreciate you so much. It really does help us out a lot, y'all. It started slowly becoming a huge part of how we're able to make a living. That and about 7 or 10 other things. All right, I'm hearing the wind out there. I don't know if we're gonna.
Knocking on the door.
It is. It's banging stuff against the door. Let's check the radar.
I already did it. It went right barely underneath us.
Oh
Like
my
scraped
goodness! You
up
got to
right
be
up
kidding
underneath
me.
us.
I want the rain. I don't know. I don't know. It started kicking back up. We want rain so bad. I don't want all this lightning, but I'll gladly take the rain. Oh my goodness. I'm listening while cleaning and changing bed sheets, says Kathy. All right.
Multitasking.
Better to do it now because there's no worse feeling on the planet than washing your sheets and everything else, doing stuff in the house and getting in there about 9, 10 o'clock at night. And you're so ready for bed, and then there's nothing on the bed.
Because you put the sheets on the bed.
No, but there's no worse feeling to me when I walk in that bedroom after a long, hard day of work and I'm ready to go to bed and you didn't put them sheets on me.
Because I want you to help me.
I usually do because I'm so ready for bed. Oh, that's a horrible feeling. Out of the shower. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to crawl in them sheets. And oh, it's just a mattress.
Bullet's begging me to take him outside.
Are you
I'm gonna open the
serious?
door. I'm just opening the door. He's fine.
All right. There's like a nasty storm right there beside
Well,
us.
I don't want him to pee on the rug.
I know it ain't. Yeah, don't pee on the rug, old man. You know, as soon as you open that door, I'm going to get some light.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in there and catch some more comments. Aha, tripping. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. She said, basically, I went down a rabbit hole yesterday watching videos on the Katrina and Camille. The 20th anniversary of Katrina's coming up. Let me guess, were you on Netflix? So the first time we finally sat down late yesterday after getting some work and stuff done, and we decided to watch a movie, something we rarely do. I mean, I went 2 months without turning the TV on here recently, and I kept seeing Katrina movie or documentary kept being popping up. And I was like, man, I'm tempted to click on that. So I'm wondering if you got the same notice from Netflix. Watch me, watch me, watch me. And that's what's got you going down that rabbit hole right there. All right, Cindy. Good question. I am from North Valdosta. Are you guys going to be at the Moultrie Ag Expo in October? We love watching you two, Johnny and Cindy. So, Cindy, the plan absolutely is. I do plan on, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, this is like contract season for me. So I do work with companies like Solus and Grasshopper and all, and then you determine. Sometimes it's a couple year contract, sometimes it's 1 year, and you just determine if you're going to continue to move forward and work with these companies. So I'm figuring all that out right now. The plan looking like, yeah, I'm going to continue to work with both of them. I've had really good working relationship with them. So if I do, which I 99%, actually I know I am with Grasshopper, we're going to be, or at least I'm going to be at the expo. And it'll probably be just like last year. I'll do 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours in the morning at one booth, 3 to 4 hours in the afternoon at another booth, but we'll lock that in as we get a little closer. I know it's literally a month away. Did you say the date? I bet it's somewhere.
October.
I bet it's probably somewhere around the 15th. And here we are.
Last year, I think it was.
Oh, wait a minute. This is August.
Yeah, last year it was like the
away.
13th, wasn't it? Or
something like
7th
that.
or 13th.
And I'm probably going to go on the first day because we did the second day, which is all the school kids. A bit crazy for me. Last day, not many people show up. I think first day is best, but I am planning on going. I will not know for probably another month what booths, what time, but we'll start putting that out as we get a little closer. We'll do the community post and all that. And I've always enjoyed going there and meeting all y'all. We always meet people every year. It's awesome, and looking forward to meeting you. Hopefully, Johnny's coming with you. Let's see what else we got going on here. Hurricane season makes me as nervous as a long-tailed cat. I used to get nervous, but honestly, we're so prepared now. I think part of the nervousness is, of course, there's always the nervousness of what could happen. You could a roof gonna peel off the house or a tree gonna come through, unpredictable things. But I used to be more nervous about, are we gonna lose our freezer full of food? Are we gonna be able to go get gas from the gas station? We're gonna sit in mile-long lines. That stressfulness of that, as we have gotten more and more and more prepared over the last many, many years, honestly, I don't look forward to hurricanes, but it just doesn't bother me like it used to. And I understand we have more preparedness than a lot of people do, but just getting the things, the fuel on site, again, the solar, the backup generators, we feel so much more comfortable than we used to. Now, what always scares me to death is all these huge porches that we have. Like we got hit back to back by two major hurricanes, and I was scared to death the roof was going to peel off this house. That is what always scares me. We love our big porches. Don't regret doing big porches, but it does make big sales.
Yeah,
we are engineered for
especially that
hurricane
back
winds, but we're not engineered for the types of winds that come in with those last two storms. Thankfully, we're 20 miles inland, so we typically, even though there is a raging hurricane coming over top, there's so much trees, and we're far enough inland. You know, the 160-mile-an-hour winds go to 100-mile-an-hour winds, which we are engineered for. Still takes power out and everything else.
Yep.
Makes you nervous.
I think it's going to get us.
All right. I'm seeing it getting darker and darker
Yep.
behind us. Yeah, it's about to whip up. We're about to see some rain back there. Yes, we need the rain. We don't need the lightning. You're going to see me jumping around like a little scaredy cat. So what all do I look at with the telescope behind us? Mainly just my neighbors, honestly. I got one neighbor back there, and they're always leaving their blinds open. And
We do not have neighbors.
no, I mean, I could look at deer and stuff. I am actually, I love.
There's that comedic side.
Yeah, I know. I love the cosmos. I love anything. I love stargazing. I watch stuff all the time. I listen to podcasts and stuff all the time. Anything just that has to deal with the universe, our galaxies, planets, solar systems, all that stuff. I'm obsessed with it. So that little telescope, I normally pull out in the wintertime when we have the cooler nights. Right now, it's so hot and muggy. It's hard to really see, but I can actually see Saturn with that cheap telescope. That was awesome. I can see Jupiter. You can see a couple of the moons
you were
of Jupiter.
so excited that night you found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally what we'll do in the wintertime, we light a fire out there. We have fires almost every single night for months at a time. Music going.
And I'm standing by myself for about an hour while Andrew's.
I'm over there hugged up on that telescope. And yeah, like I can see Venus. The moon looks amazing through it, obviously. So I just love going out there and looking at that stuff. I am a big nerd whenever it comes to anything just outer space related. Absolutely love it. I'm just always curious of, what's out there, and the size and the vastness of that stuff just blows my mind. It absolutely does. When I listen to all these guys talk on these podcasts, I'm just like, I can't even fathom some of the numbers they're talking about and things they're talking about. Just, it blows my mind. All right. So, let's see what else we got going on down here. I'm reading through. I see everybody's having a conversation with Crystal. Sounds like something's going on.
Yeah, I think she said her dad's been in the hospital.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that, Crystal.
Yeah, sorry. I missed that, but I'm starting to see several people talking back
Hopefully
to you.
he's doing better.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely hope he's doing better or heals whatever he's got going on there. So Pile Driver says, any more thermal videos? Let's just say a few more armadillos have taken some dirt naps. I've recorded some of that, but no, not much else. I keep threatening to do a little coyote hunting. We got fawns running around everywhere, and I'm super nervous about the coyotes that nobody hunts anymore, getting all up on them. But no more planned right now. Blessed, got a couple sweet thermals to take care of.
We thought we were going to have to take it over to the property.
Yeah. So speaking of, I go pulling into the river property a couple weeks ago to start doing all the work, and I'm looking out at the edge of my beautiful grass I've planted. Huh?
You need water? Good.
Yeah, I got half. Okay. Looking at my edge of my beautiful grass, and I'm noticing the woods are tore all up. And then I look down by the little creek, tore all up. And then I look over by the grass up by the river, tore all up. Yeah, we had hogs come through over there. We've been very blessed and fortunate to not have hogs come through here on this property. Mini hogs, aka armadillos. We get those all the time. But hogs come through a couple nights over there. Thankfully, they stayed out of that beautiful grass and all that work that I just did. Otherwise, I was going to lose my mind and have to camp out over there at nighttime is what I was going to wind up doing with that thermal. But they have since moved on. Hopefully, they've swum across the river. They're in a whole new area. I have not seen any fresh sign in the last couple of weeks, so I think we're good. But she's right. I was getting ready to pull out some thermals, if you know what I mean. All right, see here. I really enjoy you working in the shop with all the metal projects. You're an amazing person in your knowledge. Appreciate you so much, Mr. Larry. I just love getting out there and tinkering and figuring things out and having fun. And I am super blessed that somehow I've found a career where I can take some time to do that. Sometimes it works out and earns me some money. Sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. That's why we test and try things. Been very blessed to have some very successful viral videos come out of that shop as well. That's why in the future we're going to be adding on to that shop so we can do some more of that type of content. All right.
I know.
Jeff, appreciate you so much. Jeff Tooley says, whatever you can use it for fun.
Thank you, Jeff.
Air dryer.
Very nice of you.
We'll put it on an air dryer.
Yeah, air dryer fun
Yep,
seems to be popular. See, he gets nervous.
I heard some lightning. Well, that should ruffle some feathers. All right, I heard some thunder. Getting closer, and it's getting dark out here. See it? See it drop?
Yeah, I guess it was a good thing that we called it inside.
Cannot believe we have not seen rain in the pool just yet because it looks like it's on top of us with the radar right there. All right. All right. So is that bullet over your shoulder?
No, that is Ruger on his bed over there. Yeah. Little lazy boy.
Yeah, he's about 8 times, 10 times the size.
Not little, but yeah.
Yeah.
A big lazy boy.
Let's see what else we got going. Chris said you're going to get 3,000 ears of corn. If I plant that 1,000 seeds, problem is I'd have to go plant all that in my food plot. Can't fit all those seeds that Mikey gave us in the garden. That's okay. Those seeds typically will last about 3 years, I've noticed. So I'll just continue to plant the heck out of them.
We are looking forward to it, believe me.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Because I've been, every time we cook some of the corn that we grew and I bite into it and you can tell by the look that it's not Silver Queen. It breaks my heart because it's one of the main reasons I plant a garden. All right. I finally got my 25-foot flagpole installed yesterday. Ordered it from the company you bought yours from. Awesome. Mine's still holding up great. I'm going to buy another one to put at the river property once we kind of get everything figured out. That'll probably be one of the last things we do. We'll probably make us like garden bed area, bird bath. That'll be after the house is done, flagpole area, and, you know, kind of spruce everything up. But I'm definitely planning on putting one over there. Okay. Oh, goodness. I was way off. Mikey says, no. Silver Queen hybrid sweet corn. Hybrid. We'll see. He says 2,031 seeds is what they claim. Holy smokes. That's a lot. All right. Connie, hey, that cracks me up. My favorite shows are the ones on the History Channel, Skinwalker Ranch and the
yeah, we tried to watch
Skinwalker Ranch. We got into it for a while, but then I ain't gonna lie, it's like a lot of shows. Once I'm on my 30th episode and you still haven't found what you're looking for, just like the Curse of Oak Island where they're looking for the gold up north where they were constantly digging after about 400 shows. I'm like,
all those jokes we were making about our place talking about Skinwalker Ranch.
I know every time we'd see a weird light out there, I'm like Secrets of the Kelly Ranch. You know, we'd see something we couldn't explain or something shoot through the sky, and we're like, oh, hey. We watched that show for a little bit, but then I was like, if you ain't found nothing by now, after 14 seasons,
and on,
I'm done.
Yeah.
All right. What's going on down here? I'm reading. So no, Kathy, no cooking tonight because it's lightning outside.
After we get done and the storm moves through, then I will go out there and do my Philly cheesesteak quesadillas.
Quesadillas?
Yeah, quesadillas.
Armadillo quesadilla. Yeah, quesadillas.
Call them quesadillas.
I'll let you go out and cook in that lightning, and I'll stay in here and wait for you to serve.
Yeah, I know.
Like that.
Yeah.
So Shane, Spicer Designs. That's my buddy Kyle Spicer. He says he has a new tilt deck trailer. Oh yeah, I was talking with Kyle before he even got that trailer right there. We was talking on the phone about it, and he has integrated pallet forks for storage. Yes, as soon as I seen that, I was like, I have got to have that. So I'm probably going to get me some C-channel next time I'm at the welding shop. Weld all the way across. I love that idea to slide the forks in under the trailer, ratchet strap them to the side, and then you can leave whatever junk you need on the front, not have to find room for the pallet forks. I have been hauling my pallet forks back and forth so much. Actually, I've been in a bind here over the last couple of weeks, doing stuff at the property, doing stuff over here, Pallet forks will be over there. I need them over here. I had to go get them in the back of the truck one day. It's aggravating. Be honest with you, I may not do the pallet fork pocket now. No, I still may. What if I go to different jobs? But I actually just bought a second set of pallet forks. That is by far my most used front attachment. I even use it more than the bucket on my tractor. So now we're going to have one over there since we're going to be working on the house, and we're going to have one set over here. So I don't have to keep doing this, running all the way over there, putting it in the back of the truck, putting it on the trailer, running it back and forth. I put myself in a bind this last week, but I love that pallet fork pocket idea. I'm hearing something.
Yeah, it's about to get red on top of us. I
Is
was
it?
almost about to yank the food inside. That way I could just cook dinner inside.
Yeah. Well, if you feel like you need to, but don't go out there, no lightning. Oof. Yeah, we're probably about to get some strikes on top of us, y'all. I don't know if it's, we might be about to wrap this thing up. We've been yakking about an hour anyways, but rain.
I'm gonna put the food on the counter and cook inside
All
tonight.
right, if you sure.
Yeah.
We got red about on top of
I
us.
know.
You want
I
to go
know.
there?
I don't
All
want to
right.
be.
So I guess we're
stuck
going
not
to Kim, no, that wasn't a black cat behind us on the couch. You talking? I know what you're looking at. No, that's my binoculars, so I can also watch the neighbors. You know, I got my scope and my binoculars. If you're talking about that right there, often I'll come out here. There'll be deer out in the pasture, turkeys. So always keep me binoculars right there to watch stuff. So y'all, since it's getting red on top of us, starting to rain, you can see how dark it's starting to get right here. Looks like we're about to start getting some lightning. I think we're going to wrap this thing up just a few minutes early. We've been yakking almost an hour. I think I will grab one or two more comments or until the first lightning strike happens, and then we're absolutely killing it. Hey, wow. I don't think we've ever had somebody on from Turkey all the way over. South of Turkey. Was that in Antalya? Hottest city for Turkey. Me and my little bro doing some ice business over there. Well, you're probably booming then if that's that hot. And considering doing ice blocks. How was your experience with ice blocks? So blocks are great for long-term storage. What they're not good for, because we do so much stuff in coolers over here, drinks and all. I like the loose little nuggets of ice so you can kind of pack and put it around your drinks and things. But ice blocks make big time sense for potentially a business where you're at over there, because it stores longer. You can chip off what you need. There's times that ice blocks make sense, but for me personally, I like the cubes. But we're doing something completely different than you are. We're not making a business out of it, selling the ice, for example. Like I said, we're packing it all in the cooler and around things. Oh, well, let me guess. Adam said something.
No, it's Crystal this time.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, all right. Well, we'll keep going. It ain't lightning on me yet. So, Lonnie's Garage says, do you have plans available for your house build? We do. As soon as we get the thumbs up from the environmental engineers that we can build that size house in that location, we're going to make a video and share that. We have already shared it with our members. We kind of put the cart before the horse because it could change, but we were waiting until we got the official thumbs up, and we'll show everybody. We'll make a video on it. Some people probably be interested in it. Some people will probably be like, what the heck is this video? Go build something, go do something. Yeah. Miss Lee says you need to come out to Vegas for the electronics show. No. Done traveling, done with the Vegas, been there, done that, done seen it.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm trying not to fly anywhere else ever again if I can help it. I'm so done with traveling,
Especially after the movie we watched last night. What was the name of that movie?
Oh, Plane.
Plane?
Yeah, it's about the plane crash. It was just called Plane. P-L-A-N.
Yeah, it was a crazy movie.
Yeah, it was a good action movie.
Yeah.
We hadn't watched an action movie in a while. I've been watching your sappy romances and all that
Andrew
other stuff.
Sankey said that we need to cook pizza. We were just talking about that.
So do we cover our windows in the storm? We do not, but we literally pick up for a hurricane. We pick up anything that could potentially fly. The only risk would be sticks or stuff, but we've not had a problem yet. What weather radar site do you use? It's called My Radar.
Yep.
Now that's for my phone, and I do the paid version. It is really good. Lots of hurricane tracking features and all. And I bought it back in the day when it was very affordable. Now it's a monthly paid plan. If you want all the AI stuff and other tracking, they do have a free version that's pretty good. I find it very accurate, but I got grandfathered in for $3 with the paid version and love it. So question, any UFOs? Are you talking to us, Crystal?
Yeah.
No UFOs that
No.
I've seen.
Nope,
Mm-mm.
haven't seen any.
Hate to break y'all's heart. I don't know that I believe in UFOs. Maybe. I mean, it's a big world. No, it's a big universe, big galaxy, big everything out there. Could there be something? Sure. I guess I'm open for it, but I'm not one of those people that just absolutely believe in it. But yeah, I have seen some things, I guess, I can't explain, but not Skinwalker Ranch type stuff. Oh yeah. All right, let's go on down and catch. Oh, I got to catch that one. Goodness gracious, before we jump off here. Mikey, golly, thank you so much, Mikey.
Thank you,
So
Mikey.
storm security blanket fund for
goodness.
Adam, or make that an air dryer fund. Yeah. Goodness gracious, appreciate you, Mikey. Always so kind of generous. So yes, Kathy, the meteor shower coming up on the 13th to 14th. Actually, I've got a reminder on my phone. We'll just have to see. It's been so cloudy and stuff here
Yeah, the
lately.
last couple ones, I think the last one someone sent me, it was like gonna happen between 12 and 3 a.m. I said, no, I'm not waking up for that.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna scroll down here and snatch. Oh, hang on, Adam. Thank you so much. I definitely don't want to miss everybody. Looking slim, beefcake. He says, appreciate you. I actually have lost a little weight this week. We're on our diet again, our low carb diet. Taking it pretty serious, and I'm already feeling a little lighter, especially after last weekend. If you know what I mean. I had to clean house. All right, let's just randomly catch one more. All right, we'll stop with this one right here. We're about to wrap it up. You can see the blackness coming in right here. I keep waiting for the lightning strike. I hear the thunder. Will there be a members only this week? Nope. It'll be, we typically do it toward the end of the month,
Yep.
Mr. Larry. That gives more time for people to get memberships and get on, get a membership for the month. But toward the end of the month, we'll do our members only live stream. And that gives us more time to give you some updates for the month and what's coming for the next month, things such as that. All right, y'all. We've been yakking for an hour.
Yep, I guess I'm gonna cook dinner inside.
It's not the same,
Yeah.
but it'll work. It'll
Yeah.
work. Appreciate you cooking.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for spending your Sunday night with us. Good night. God bless. We appreciate you so much.
Have a
Keep
blessed
everybody
week.
in your thoughts and prayers that's got stuff going on with family members and all. I know a lot of y'all talk and spend time with each other outside of these live streams. That's awesome. Thank you for everybody who supports us, not only watching our content, spending a Sunday night with us, but doing all these other things. We don't take it for granted. We appreciate y'all so much. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
See you. Take care.